We'll edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that. Edit that out.
We edit that out. What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite girl, Jazz.
You rocking with DJ Envy, Angela Lee, and Charlamagne the game. Man. Come on, I'm stop playing.
Come on, you want to take a shot? All right, y'all. We back. I guess we're going to call this our first episode. Be in Minds podcast. Whatever. We're going to start this off with a little shot.
Ooh, a shot.
What we toasted to?
More life.
No, that's white. We always toasted it.
No, we told a happy marriage.
A success with being minds. A successful podcast.
Oh, that's good.
Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
If y'all know, go watch my first YouTube video when mom was on that bitch. Subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, and
subscribe. Double tapped. Oh shit. Damn, we double tapped. Well, you know what that means, right? We double tapped. I mean, you gotta take both of these bitches.
Live.
Same old baby.
That is so nasty.
I love it.
This is a get to know us. So when can we get married? I know you lying.
June 24th.
All right, we did get married June 24th. You ever thought about getting a divorce?
Getting a divorce?
You ever thought about you?
Nah. Ain't no reason to.
Why you say that?
You ain't do nothing wrong yet.
Damn, yeah. What that mean?
Nah, bro, I don't think about doing that shit. I'll leave before I do all of that shit. That comes too much shit. You gotta sneak around and gotta take the other person out. Gotta go by the house, spend the night, and all that shit.
Wait. That's it.
It's too much.
Well, you thought you was gonna spend the night at? Cause you
Okay.
Oh well.
Buy a house.
But where you thought I was gonna be?
Yeah.
With who?
I don't know, by yourself, I guess.
So you thought that I was gonna let you be out all night? So what you was gonna say? You was at work or something?
I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't think about doing it. That's what I'm saying.
You think about getting fucked up because he gonna be like your boy on Diary of a Mad Black Woman under the fucking water, bubbling.
Can you help me up?
Stop making bubbles.
You gonna help me up? You're fucked up, bro.
Stop making bubbles. That's what you want to be doing. Under the tub.
Down bad, bro. I'll take that though. So let's ask this question to you. You ever thought about cheating?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Why would I get married?
A lot of people get married.
A lot of people do get married.
But
what am I thinking about cheating for? I am not fun.
What you mean, did you have fun when we was just boyfriend and girlfriend? You said you had your fun.
I said I had my fun as in before you. Don't try to.
No. But you didn't say that though.
I didn't have to say all that. Didn't you have your fun?
I ain't had fun.
With them scallywags that you had?
I ain't had fun.
Whatever.
I ain't had no fun.
Whatever. You had your share.
I ain't had nobody. Nobody want me.
So nobody wanted you?
No. I don't want me.
So you didn't have females that you talk to? That you have slept with?
Nope. Nobody.
She gonna lie to the conversation.
Everybody here but me and you. I ain't nobody.
Boy, men know how to lie to their teeth.
Ain't nobody.
Especially this one.
Oh, all right. I see what we're doing.
What's the next question?
Let's see the next question. So like, when you was a kid, what did you hate? What did you hate when you was a kid, but you love now?
What did I hate when I was a kid, but love now?
Yeah, what did you hate?
I hate living with my parents when I was a kid.
Oof, amen.
But I love that shit now. I just don't like the bills.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like when you was a kid, like you didn't realize that. Yes, like I live with my parents. I can't do what I want to do. I just don't pay bills. But like now, as you are older, like I pay bills, but I can do what I want.
Right.
That's the only thing. Like if I can do what I want
Mm-hmm.
and I pay bills,
Right. You be straight.
it'd be lit. I don't have to work. Well, I don't really work now, but why you laugh like that?
You don't. You don't. You don't. I said, you don't work? Nah, I don't feel like it.
That's your fault.
How's it my fault?
Because you let me not work.
I don't say nothing. I don't use that personal guy. Some days I don't feel like going to that bitch.
You let me not work, so that's your fault.
Right.
You let me not work for like 7 months straight while I was pregnant. So I got used to it.
Did I complain once?
Nope.
Exactly.
All right, what's the next question?
So what song describes our relationship? I know you know this one. You said you had no trouble with this one.
Slow down.
So motherfucking.
But that don't describe our relationship.
That's our song though.
That's our song, but that doesn't describe our relationship.
What's our relationship?
Matrimony.
Matrimony.
Wale.
Usher.
No, Wale. I said matrimony, Wale. If that's a question,
Yeah, well, featuring Usher. That's Usher in there.
Oh.
Damn, that shit. Usher saying.
You got it.
I got it.
Because see, you didn't come straight out and be like, "Yo, I want you." Like, I'm fucking with you. Some shit.
I mean, I was giving you hints. I think.
I don't think. What hints was you giving?
I did not.
None, not one. You ain't shoot your shot not one time, bro.
Damn, I didn't.
I had a question. How we met?
Ooh, we're not doing that. We met in jail.
First of all, I wasn't in jail.
She was on the second floor, I was on the third floor. We talked to the toilets and shit. We talked to the toilets, y'all.
We used to work at the jail. Okay, I told her
when I get out,
I met him on the steps. I didn't really meet you then because you ain't say nothing to me.
He ain't talk to me. You walked past me.
You
like,
looked at me and I looked at you and I was like, "Good morning." He was like, "Good morning." That was it.
Captain motherfucking.
So there's a story, but we're not gonna share that right
now. We're not gonna share that story
because that's a little sensitive for certain people.
Yeah, that's certain people.
Sensitive subject. But one day we're gonna be like F the people and we just gonna.
We'll tell y'all.
We gonna make it do what it do.
For the motherfuckers that know.
But they got people that might watch this and be like, "Yo," they might want their little clout and they gonna be like, "Yo," I'm gonna be like. But whatever, we gonna leave that where it's at.
Leave it in the back, bro.
Long story short, 1 year I took him to a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And I was with somebody else, and the whole time they was like, "That's your old man, that's your old man." And I'm like, "No." The whole time I was with my old man, but they thought that this man was my old man. Lo and behold, this man is my husband. So maybe they was on to something. I don't know. But we here now. That's how we met. We met at the jail. We used to work at the jail. And we here now. What, 1 year and a baby later.
Yeah, she ain't asleep, so you gotta be quiet.
after we did made all of those. All right, what's the next question?
So what advice would you give your younger self?
My younger self.
Yeah, what advice? 'Cause I got so much I give myself.
Ooh, let's start with the fact that my mama said, listen to what your parents tell you, because it's the truth. Please, if anybody is watching this who, you know, still have a piece of their life, we like 30. We going on our 30s.
Right, I was 30 this year, December. I expected some gifts from y'all.
So, like, the 29-year-old me that's making 30 next year, like, I would listen to my mother when she told me a lot of things, because most of the things that she was telling me was true. So, take criticism and listen. When mama said that's not the person for you, I should listen, because I have, you know, don't get me wrong, I love my babies, but I could have waited till I was married. But they're who made me the woman that I am today. So, you know, without them, I may not be able to take care of my third child the way that I do today. So, I am grateful for that. Children are aggravating. Don't get me wrong.
Shit.
But I wouldn't trade them for the world, because we get the best laughs. Mm-hmm. It's moments that you would never get. You know, like, you always wonder, like, what did I do at this age? When I was 3, when I was 6, when I was 7? Because that's stuff that you don't remember. But, like, when you look at your kids and stuff like that, like, you know, 9 times out of 10, like, you know, you was doing stuff like they was doing. And kids are funny. You know, they keep you young. Shall I say. Because we be in here doing TikToks and all type of stuff with these kids. So, long story short, advice for my younger self, like, take care of yourself, take care of your health. And listen to your parents. Your parents going to tell you the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. My mom tells me the truth, whether I want to hear it or not. My father gives me the game.
Well, Pops.
Whether I want to hear it.
Lionel.
Or not.
My dog, Lionel.
So, and get that bag while you're young.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have no kids and, you know, you got a good job or you make decent money, do that overtime. Get that money. Yeah, you want to go out with your friends and stuff like that, but renting ain't where it's at. You renting right now and it ain't where it's at. You want to be established by the time you're 30. And that don't go like that for everybody, because some people got to get it from the ground up. But hey, if you got to get it from the ground up, start now. Listen to your parents. They're not telling you nothing wrong, because they've been there and done that. It's like with my kids. My kids, I'm more than sure they're not going to listen, but they've been there and done that. I'm going to make sure that they have the best life that they can have. So, that's my advice. What's yours?
My advice for the fellas. Choose who you want to sleep with wisely, because you can sleep with one and fuck up your whole life.
Yeah, they got child support.
Oh,
that's another thing for you guys. Like, y'all just be out here thinking what y'all love, you know, and y'all be sleeping with women. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all be against those women with kids. But 9 times out of 10, let me tell you, I always say, if you meet a woman with kids, how she take care of her kids is how she'll take care of yours. So let's just go there. Like, I'm not against men who be like, you know, I don't want a woman with kids and stuff like that. That's your preference. That's what you want. Maybe you want to have a woman who you and her can have y'all first kid together. But make sure that the woman you are having a kid with is somebody who you want to be with, marry. Now, I'm not just saying be with somebody who you want to make your wife. because these women out here are evil. Like, they'll have a baby with you, put you on child support, and if you got a good job, you in that system. Period. You in the system. And it just is what it is. You half of your check or most of your check will be going to her lifestyle, and she'll have a whole household for you. So, but you can't really say that because we married and we got a baby.
I didn't have no.
You did it the smart way.
Yeah, I ain't had no kids before. But
You got lucky. The Lord was.
he told me he wanted to wait for her. That's what
His mama was praying for him.
Yeah. Cause I was wildin', bro. I was wildin'. Really, I know we was talking about that earlier when I ain't had nobody, but I was wildin'.
His mama was praying for him every step of the way. What's the next question? Next question?
That's my questions, man.
Goddamn, you ain't write that down. You got it up there.
Some of them I did, but like the ones from there down, I wrote those. But some like 3 of them I got up there. And I was like, I'm gonna ask her this one.
All right, go ahead.
Let me see which one I did. Let me see. So what's a memory about us that you always think about, it makes you laugh? I wrote that because I want to see what you're gonna say. I want to see if we're on the same page.
So I'm sorry.
You bet. I'm telling you, bro.
This not the right moment.
Yeah, you go ahead and say it, because I already know what you're gonna say.
I never forget that time you came to the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me was in the car, and we was trying to smoke.
Come on, man.
And the dog.
The dog ate
the stuff.
Ate the weed, bro.
Bro, the dog was high for like 2 days straight. The dog did not bark, did not whine, did not nothing. Okay.
All you heard.
The dog went in the cage. We let the dog in, and the dog went in the cage and just laid down. That's my memory. I'm sorry. That was the funniest memory.
Not one of them.
To me. And when he was doing a Tootsie Roll. And my
That's what I was thinking about.
With my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
That Tootsie Roll.
Shout out to Antoine, man.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You had the fun. The party was lit. Let me tell you, long story short, my grandpa do a party every year.
Hennessy, y'all.
December 20th. It wasn't just Hennessy. Let's not go there.
It was
because we had a bar. They had a bartender, and you probably was drinking a little bit of anything.
I drank everything up there, I think. We started off with
like I said, he was not my man at the time. And he had the party lit. December 24th, this is his birthday. December 24th, Christmas Eve. My grandpa always do a Christmas Eve party. And he was tore up. I'll never forget. Maybe this is the time he thinking about when I poured that water. I was trying to give him some water. I poured the water in his mouth, and my boy, I poured it in his mouth, boy said, in my face.
I didn't want no water. I wanted more alcohol. She wanted to give me water.
If I could have knocked him out that day,
she would have knocked me out probably.
I probably would. But all right, we're gonna let this slide. Next question.
So, other than your family, what do you love in this world? Besides family?
You.
Are you loving? I appreciate it.
But you a part of families.
Yeah, I'm part of the family. I appreciate it.
I don't know. I love creating stuff. When I started doing YouTube and stuff that, editing stuff came natural to me. Even though it is sometimes a headache, but I'm 7 months into it, 7 to 8 months into it now, and creativity comes natural to me. Even though I sit down and I edit, but I can be dog dead tired, and I'ma still be up editing my video. Right. It might not be to the level of where YouTubers are, the real people who make the money, but I'm at a point where I feel like I should be.
Right.
Even besides this, besides YouTube, with my cricket and stuff like that, I was making the little cups and stuff. I was just playing around with it. I do invitations sometimes. It's more of a creativity thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. That's what keeps my attention, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Besides your family, like, what about you?
My family, trip.
What do you love?
Besides my family,
Mm-hmm.
I love this family.
Yeah, but family
But
is family.
family, right?
So there's no separation between.
I don't know. It's like, much as I be talking shit about my job, I like my job. I like
You
helping.
love that job.
I love my job. I like helping people. You know, it made me feel good. I'm helping people.
The nicest person I ever met. I don't understand.
I don't know. I like helping.
Nothing bothers this man. So, besides when I don't talk.
Yeah. Well, somebody.
I'm the only one get on his nerves, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one who can take him down.
Mm-hmm. But no, I like helping people. You know. Hopefully in the next couple months I'll be
Where you want to be.
where I want to be. But
We're not going to speak on that right now because every time you speak on something,
that's gonna be in one of her videos. She gonna y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. She gonna have to go sign Poppy and all that shit. But
what's the next question?
You remember our first kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Where was that?
At your mama house.
Ooh.
In the driveway.
Nah, come on, at my mama, bro.
At your mama house, moms. That ain't all that happened.
Edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that out.
We edit that out. That's how you got mad and I was mad and I left.
You got mad because I was doing what I was doing, and you was like, "I'm about to go." I'm like, "Why you leaving?" You got mad with me for that.
All this at the mama house, y'all.
In the back.
Whew, Lord. I wonder what she'll think of me today. Alright, next question, bro. That's crazy. I was told at the mama house.
You think you'll be married? It wasn't to me.
If it wasn't to you?
Oh, you think you'll be married?
No. Because certain situations and certain circumstances did not allow. Because if you didn't shoot your shot, and let's just go say that, you know, I always said if I was 30 and I wasn't married by 30, that I was not going to be married.
Right.
So I was just going to do me, and I was just going to be out here in these streets. And I wasn't going to be nothing to handle. And if I was going to marry, it was going to be to some money. And don't sit here and judge me, y'all, because there's a lot of women out here these days who think the same way that I'm thinking. So, but I choose love. So, here we are.
Love is strong.
What about you?
Me married? No.
So with that question, like, what made you want to get married? Because you saying nah, but like, what was the difference? Like,
maybe because I was looking for the wrong things in women, and
what were those things though?
I was looking at they had to look a certain way, had to do certain little things, but sometimes it ain't all about how you look and stuff like that. It's about how you treat. You got all the qualities. You got the looks. You got the attitude. You piss me off sometimes, but it's cool though. It's I can deal with it. It's cool. I can deal with that. But you smart, kind when you want to be. To me, you want American sweetheart, remember?
When I gave myself that name, the irony behind American sweetheart.
But you said you have good qualities, and at first I was looking for that, but then once I got older, I'm like, you know what? I need to start looking for these qualities. And you had all them qualities, and I was like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna be with. So I said, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna settle down. That's what it's gonna be. So.
Okay. Next question. Go ahead. I just asked the question.
Well, I'm gonna go off the dome with this one.
All right. Describe me in one word.
Ooh.
One word, not more than one. One word. All right. Describe me in one word.
Ooh.
One word, not more than one. One word.
Ambitious.
You just said I don't go to work.
You don't. But why you trying to do this YouTube thing? It's ambitious because a lot of people don't like they don't want to do the type of shit. They want to just they work, come home, they satisfied with that. You try to look for another way to do stuff. It's ambitious. Cause me, I don't like being on camera. Like, this is not my thing. It's not my thing. I can work and I'll be straight. I'm cool with that. I can go to work and come home, I'll be straight. But it's ambitious because a lot of people don't want it. A lot of people don't want to be in front of the camera all the time. They like being behind the scenes and stuff. So.
All right, so I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You know that when we met, I had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you feel about me having those kids and like those? I wouldn't say outside relationships, but some fact that it wasn't outside relationships because I didn't know you then. But like when we first got together, like what was in your mind when you started dating me and I had these 2 kids? I guess I'm asking also, like, answer this one first. Like, did you ever see yourself dating a woman with kids? Because I'm not going to say with a kid because I have 2 kids. So did you ever see yourself dating a woman with a kid? Period.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I didn't see myself, but if it was to happen, it happened.
Right.
Because it don't bother me because nowadays everybody have kids.
Right.
So it's like.
But did you see yourself dating a woman with more than 1 kid? Because I have more than 1 kid.
I can't say that.
With that.
I don't know. I can't say that because I don't. If I love you, I like you. I mean, if that's what I like at the moment, and you happen to have that, I mean, it is what it is. It never really bothered me.
So coming into the relationship, like, what did you feel? Like, with me having these 2 kids, like, you having to deal with their fathers. Like,
I wasn't really worried about that. I was worried most about them, make sure they like me. Because if the kids don't like you, it's kind of hard for the shit to balance out. Because if they don't like you, it's kind of hard,
Right.
Because you and the mom get along great, but the kids don't like you. It's kind of hard. Because eventually you have to leave them with me probably, and they might not want to be with me.
Right, and that's the thing, like,
It's definitely like teenagers, and they can go ahead and do their own thing, but they kids still.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, a lot of people.
And girls at that.
Right, I don't have boys, I have girls. So a lot of people with kids, like, they often, put aside those kids' feelings, and you can't do that because just because they're younger doesn't mean that they don't have feelings. So I guess that's what made it easier for us because they naturally gravitated to you. It wasn't like I gotta grow into you type of thing. It was natural.
Yeah, I never forced it on them.
Right.
I never said you gotta like me.
Right. I don't know. That's a question I always wanted to know. Like, how did you feel about coming into a relationship when I already had these girls? And by the fact of them, like, being girls in the world that we live in today, and how men are today with girls. So
I try to be the best stepdad I can be. You know. Let's go slide that to the side.
Yeah, because I wasn't done.
Oh, you wasn't? Oh, okay, finish that.
Slide that to my side.
Yeah, I slide it to you.
Because I'm the one who wanted this. He just was going with the flow. And I'm fat, so fuck. Oh. All right. What you got?
Brown or white?
You answer that. Because you know what I like.
So when you younger, you never drank white?
No, I never did. I don't like it. So my first alcohol was Hennessy. And the only reason I did that because that's what my dad drank.
Okay.
And when I tell you it burned my chest like a mug, I'm talking about my chest was on fire. But I wanted to be down, and my daddy was like, you know what? You keep asking and keep asking and keep asking. Well, go ahead and do your thing. And I took a shot, and I was done. But ever since then, I did brown. I do not like the way white. White make my stomach hurt for some reason. Don't know why.
So before I started working at GP, I used to be a club man.
Oh, okay.
I used to like my tequila. Once I started working at GP, like I started my first drink ever was E&J brandy. That was my first drink because that was some good.
First drink was brandy, huh?
It was come on. We ain't gonna do that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
We did that. Mm-mm. If y'all know brandy.
Anyway. Oh, that was my first drink. And I was in high school. I was like 17.
And brandy light skin, y'all. Brandy white.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit, bro.
Alright,
But, bro. But, brown, I mean, don't get me wrong. I drink some tequila now. You know, I don't like the Casamigo shit. That shit, you can throw that shit out. That shit tastes like fucking rubber alcohol. But at first, I used to like my tequila, my Patron, you know, my 1800. I like that type of shit. But I like brown. I like Jack Daniels. That's my thing.
I got a question. What do you like about being married? Because we only 3 months into it, so like.
How many months we into?
3.
We're married 3 months? For real?
We got married in June, August, September. 2 months into it. Well, yeah, we 2 months into it. We going on 3. No, we 3 months into it.
June,
July, August, September. We 3 months into it. I was right. Well, we made 3 months.
I feel like it's been longer because we've been dating for a while.
And we've been knowing each other for like 3 years before we got married.
Yeah, so
before we got together. But we'll be 3 months into it on 24th. What's the dates?
23rd, tomorrow.
So tomorrow will be 3 months. So what do you in this 3 months, like what do you like about being married? It's 2 questions, I guess. And what would you say that, like, what has changed within the marriage? Like, by us being married, like, what do you think has changed?
I'm gonna keep real with you. Nothing really, because we do the same thing. We never really changed. We got that title now. You got my last name. We've been kind of acting like we were married before we was married.
Let me tell y'all something. He's saying that, but like, I have like been cooking more and doing stuff like that because
shit like that. I mean,
shit like that. But like now, I kind of feel like it's not a must. Like I don't have to because he do cook sometimes. But like sometimes. But the other day showing too, you only cook chicken. Yeah, you told me you don't. But no, I said salmon. I said other things that you do cook. But like, I kind of feel like it's expected now because I do it so much. Like that's right. I feel like you expect me to do it because I do it so much now. Like I told myself that I would cook every Sunday. So like on Sundays, I feel like you wake up and you be like, by me doing it every Sunday, you be like, yo, like.
I got mad one time because I asked her, like, yo, you cooking? And she was like, no.
And he was like, so you're not going to... I know that's
I
not
told
what
her, I said,
happened.
you ain't going to the store.
That's not what happened. If you going to tell a story, you got to tell a whole story.
Yeah, I was upset.
He was at work and he was hungry. And he was like, you cooking today? And I was like, well, we don't have nothing to cook. And he was like, so you going to the store? And like, we are not the people who we gonna grocery shop and we don't have food in here to cook. Like, no. We gonna get the things that we need, water, drinks, knick-knack things that we like to eat on a regular day-to-day basis. But like when it comes to cooking, we have to go to the store and get the things that we want to cook.
Right. And
that particular day, he was like, so you're not going to the store?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
no.
And he really got upset.
I didn't really get upset. I just kind of
you stopped talking and everything. Like,
yeah, I kind of got upset. I was like, yeah, because I mean, you can't. It's like giving me something that you taking it back. I'm like, damn, like, you know, like, I'm kind of used to you cooking. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like your cooking. It's good. And you sometimes you be like, oh, it's not too good, but I like it though. You know, I never had a woman that cooked for me like that constantly. They might do it probably once out the relationship, maybe twice on a good day. But you do it every chance you get. You're like, yeah, you want some meat? I'm like, oh yeah. You know, you get used to it. You know.
So is it certain things that you expect out of me as a wife?
No, I don't expect it. You know, I don't expect it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I mean, because you know, but it's like I like when you cook. You know? Like when you cook, it's good. You know, I like it. It feels good to come home and have a cooked meal and shit from work. You know.
So what's a deal breaker for you?
A deal breaker? What you mean,
like, let's just say like we in this thing for like 6-7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's a deal breaker within like? And I can't say that you can say what's a deal breaker in like 6-7 years, but like, what's a deal breaker in a relationship, marriage, whatever, in general, for you, whether that was your girlfriend or your wife, period.
A deal breaker, like something I don't like?
Something that we would separate for.
Ooh. I mean, everybody can agree this was cheating. You know, cheating come in different forms.
But you can't say that because they have women that, you know,
that deal with it.
Yeah, they have women. And
yeah, you said it was a deal breaker for me. I'm not speaking for her. I mean, for me, it's that. That's for me. Some people gonna be like, "Oh, that's good." I'm like, nah, because it's like, if you can go out and do all of that, it's like, why do we get married? You know what I'm saying? We could have just been doing what we was doing before, and that would have been it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to take the whole 9 yards and get married and have a kid like that. We could have just been just talking, texting, till that's right where it was. Now we 6-7 years in. Now you want to start going out and doing showing your ass. I mean, you know, come on, bro, you want to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that don't make no sense. That's crazy. You know, that's crazy to me. Cause like, you know, it don't make no sense.
All right, so being like a first time dad, like, yeah, you have step kids, but it's different when you have the kid. Mm-hmm. So you having your own kid, she's 7 months now. Like, what would you say is like the pros and cons of it?
There ain't no cons to me. I might complain, but ain't no cons because it's like.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you a better. So, what would you say to first time dads?
Gotta have patience. Cause she gonna cry. He or she gonna cry. They gonna cry. They gonna be up under you. They gonna play. You gotta have patience, man. Cause some people don't have patience. They don't like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, you gotta have patience. Cause if you don't, it's gonna be hard. Cause sometimes I really don't feel like doing a lot of shit. I don't feel like feeding her. I don't feel like changing a diaper. I don't feel like getting up 4 o'clock in the morning.
You feel like getting up this morning.
Yeah, I'm over. It's another story to tell you about that. Maybe next time, but not right now. But you know, it just I don't know. It's just patience because some days you ain't gonna feel like doing this shit. But That's your daughter. Because right now you're taking care of her now, or him now, you know, because they can't do for their own. But when you get older, you know, you might get in your old age, you know, 70, 80 years old, you might not can't do what you do now. You might rely on them to take care of you. So you kind of want that same feeling back, you know, like, you know, I take care of you when you was newborn till whenever, you know, like you kind of expect that back from them.
So, as a girl dad, and being like,
Girl dads.
being a man and as a girl dad, you know, you did things, you know, with women and stuff like that. So as a girl dad, like, what would you tell your daughters? Like, what advice would you give them when they start dating and stuff?
What advice I give?
Because there's a lot of women out here who grew up without fathers and stuff. So it's like, you know, we together, we're married. I had 2 girls before, and they look up to you as their dad. You know, what advice would you give those girls? Because right now, that's what we have girls. I don't know down the line if we may have a son or not, but no, we're gonna go with the girls. Like, what advice would you give them in the dating world? Because I know what I would say. Like, for my girls.
I don't know. You just pick and choose wisely. You know, it's like watch some of the things they do. Watch how they. I take it back. Watch how they treat their mom or their sisters or their cousins, whatever. You know, any kind of girl they have in their life. Watch how they treat them, because some times that's how they gonna treat you.
Not only that.
I
I feel like as far as, you know, I would tell my girls that, you know, you want someone who will respect you at all times, no matter what. Because dating or just in a relationship, don't just settle for anything. Set your standards, and this is what you will deal with. These are your deal breakers. This is what you want from a man, and go with that. And never let nobody tell you that your standards are too high or anything of such sort, because you set these standards for yourself. These are things that you said that you will not deal with. These are things that you said that you want in a man. And you have to be true to yourself and respect yourself. And I'm not saying like money-wise and stuff like that. I'm saying as far as respect. Because they have women out here who date for the money, but these men don't respect them. Mm-hmm. And then you have men who date these women and don't have the money, but they do the best that they can. And they still take care of their family.
Okay.
So, I'm more so of respect yourself and never settle for nothing. You don't have to give up none of your goods or nothing that you don't want to if you don't feel respected or if you don't feel like they're worth it. Don't give yourself to anybody if you don't feel like they are worth it.
Pretty good. I think I like that. Still getting the hang of this dad thing, y'all. I'm only a couple months in, so.
You say you getting the hang of this dad thing, but if somebody play with your girls,
well, that's different. I know
it's a natural instinct. Like,
yeah, that's different. Yeah.
So I guess my next question would be, you know, with your girls growing up, and we in 2nd and 3rd grade with the oldest, like, how do you think it's? And I'm not saying this like, you know, because you never know how you will react. But how do you think that you will react if your little girl comes to you and says that somebody broke her heart?
How I react, or always gonna tell her. Because how I react, I mean, I'll be like, man, where the fuck you at? That's how I react. That's my first instinct. But I can't do that because they're little kids, you know.
And you can't do that because you was a man at one point.
But at the time, you just that's the thing.
I'm thinking with your heart.
Yeah, my heart. I talk to her. I'm like, let her know. I mean, you still young. You know, you still got a lot of life ahead of you because I had my heart broken a lot of times. You know, but
and then you gotta give your girls the game, like.
Yeah, I'm always gonna give them the game. They ain't gonna never be in the blind about shit.
It's the game, like.
Yeah,
the way things go.
Yeah, but a lot of shit is changing now. So a lot of these little kids, they different from when I was growing up.
Way different.
Yeah.
A lot of things are different.
It's way different, you know. From 2000
From 2000 to now.
To now, it's way different. You know, so. But I just give them the game, like, you know, just don't let it beat you down because it's somebody always out there for you. You know, you only second, third grade. You shouldn't even worry about that right now. But
right, but I feel like when they get older.
But when you get older, yeah, don't let it beat you down because it's gonna happen. But you know, you always pick your head up and you know keep going because there's always somebody out there for you always.
Yeah.
Always. You know, like Gucci Man say.
Yeah.
We miss one bus. Next 15 minutes, got another one coming.
What Boosie say? Play with my daughter. I'm proud of him. Straight up.
Black and that white.
I don't know, but this is kind of what we gonna base
it off of.
We gonna have a better background.
Yeah, it's way better next time. I promise.
We just kind of did like questions and answers right now. This is what you're gonna get. We here for the laughs. We here for the entertainment. We here for life outside of the world. We here to give you, you know, at least if it's 30 minutes or however long we do our podcast for, like, give you a view of something outside of what's going on within your life at that particular time and moment. Like, let's enjoy this moment right now at this time. That's where we at. We enjoying this moment at this time right now without worrying about what's going on in the world right now. And that's just where we at. Whether it's our own problems, whether you're going through something, you know, that's what we here for.
So, all right, y'all, we out of this thing. All right.
That was good.
It was good, though. That was good.
I don't think we was done because you ain't asked a lot of questions.
I didn't ask a lot of questions, though, but it's all right, though.
We can start up again.
But make sure y'all like, comment,
and subscribe.